Hey guys, what's happening? It's 1/18/2017. Do another video today, and I want to talk about these floating ghost cities that are appearing over China. I got the link below. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And what it is you know that I talk a lot about the ETs and the space humans and individuals or entities from other planets, other realms of existence that are here close to Earth, on Earth, surrounding Earth, etc., etc. This is a generated image. It's either generated away from a ship, or it's a ship that's actually providing a cloaked image around itself. And they can mimic these images into clouds, formations, cities, anything they want. It's just an image. It's just a projected image. It's not a big deal. And what they're doing is they're desensitizing people to believe in the obscure, to believe in the surreal, and to believe in things that are abnormal. They're opening people's consciousnesses to things that are outside of the blinded norm. See, this is why governments around the world always work very hard to keep your mind suppressed and things out of your consciousness. For example, like there's 7 words that are taboo on radio, and you can't say those. Those are bad words. They're so bad that we cannot say them. It's not about the words, because there's no such thing as a bad word. All words represent things in life. If you're going to censor words, then you might as well censor life that it represents, right? Okay, it's not about that. It's conditioning people to stay within a certain mind frame. It's conditioning people to stay in their box and not explore the world and not get out of their shell. That's what it is. It's psychological programming. A lot of the laws that cities pass or bureaucrats pass that don't make any sense, they don't make any logical sense. It's the same thing. They're keeping you suppressed. They're keeping you down. They're saying that what we're giving you is all there is to experience about life. And they try and confuse you, and they try and limit your perceptions and your ability to interpret what is outside the norm. You notice how governments always pursue norms? It's the same thing. They're keeping you psychologically in a box. They're telling you that there's nothing outside the box. These are the only things that you should be looking at. These are the only things that you should be feeling. These are the only things that are out there in life. Okay. What the space humans, what the ETs are doing is saying, aha, let's throw this image up there and let's allow their minds to expand outside of their normal reality. So if a city is floating in the air, okay, and you see this image repeatedly and it's thrown in the internet, and it goes around and around the world, and everyone gets desensitized to that, okay, then what will your mind go to, or what will your mind accept as the next step? Okay, maybe a ship floating by, and since you've been so opened up to accept the fact of a floating city, well, maybe you'll accept a floating ship, and it won't be that big of a deal. And you'll say, because your mind's opening up to accept the abnormal, which is a floating city, now let's take you the next step of abnormality, okay, surrealness, and let's put a ship in front of you and see what you do. You'll be more adept, you'll be more inclined to accept the ship after you've accepted the floating city. They're deprogramming your mind to accept a multitude of different exceptions to the status quo's interpretation of life. Okay? So that's what it is. There's an ET, space human, generated image, projected image, because these ships can cloak themselves in just about anything. And it could be a ship could be cloaked in just the blueness of the sky, and it could be projecting that image from the ship. But it's definitely ET, space human derived. For whatever it's worth, check the link below. See you guys.